Hello everybody and welcome to my 8th advanced Excel tutorial, and this tutorial is going to continue showing you how to do mail merges. So from the last tutorial I've created the template for the rest of the invoice, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to fill the rest of the information in. So all we want to do is put in the invoice reference, so again insert a merge field and put in the reference, and then we'll put in the name again, so we'll just put the salutation and then a space and then the last name, and then we'll go down to service costs. Thank you for your recent purchase, the costs of which are outlined below, and then service cost, and we'll insert the mail fields and put in the invoice amount and insert that. And then that's it, that's me with all my fields in. So let's preview my letters. So go to preview. So you'll see now that my invoice reference is coming through, and as I flick through the different invoices for different customers, you can see that that's updated. And then you've also got the Dear Dr. Shamal and Dear Miss Hennis. But what you will notice is that the service cost is coming through as just a normal number. If we open up our mail merge data, then you'll see that in here it's formatted to be a currency, but when it pulls through to the Word document, it's only actually going to bring through the value of the cell and not how this cell is formatted. So the actual values will show up here, so that the actual value of that cell is 75 and not £75.00. So what you have to do, and this is where I went into it before in the last tutorial, so if you right click on the field and go to toggle field codes, then it will allow you to write in a format. So I'm going to use what's called doing a number picture format, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, and you normally have to play around a little bit. If you go onto the help website, then the number picture field switch, and this gives you information on how to do various different things within it. But this just lets you change how the number looks within your fields. So I'll copy this URL into the video, and so let's close the spreadsheet back down again, and let's write our one in. So I'm going to put backslash hashtag, and that's how you always start off your number picture switch. So that says, okay, I'm going to write a format in here. So then we'll write our format. My format's going to be # hashtag dot 00. So this is saying I want to put a £, then my value, then a decimal point, and then zeros. But it's actually going to say if the value has a decimal point in it, then it's going to fill these zeros up, and if it has more than the 2 zeros, it's going to cut them off and put them just to the 2 values. So it does take a little bit of getting used to. This help is quite useful. It gives you some very good examples, so I would have a read through that. But then if I untoggle this now and go back, then you'll notice that it hasn't worked, and that's probably because I put a space in it, or because I haven't refreshed it by going on to a different customer. So if we flick through the recipients now, and you'll see that it's showing it as #, the value, .00, rather than just bringing through the value of the cell. You can also, if you right click on it and go to edit fields, you can also you can put text to be inserted before or text to be inserted after, which is very useful. And you can also change the format of it in there. So that's really useful. And again, you can go onto your your code, and you can change your code in here as well. Um, so that is how you would use your number switch. So you just put a backslash and then a hashtag and then your field code, and then it will come through formatted in a different way. So that is it for how you would complete the document. What we want to do next is we want to create a document that we can print off, because you're not going to want to go through each recipient like this and print each one off in turn if you're doing thousands and thousands of things. You want to be able to just do them in one. And it gives you a few different options to do this. So if we click next to complete the mail merge, um, and then if you see up here, so you've got merge to new document, merge to printer, and merge to email I've never used, so I'll just concentrate on these two. So merge to printer is essentially just going to send them to the printer to print. I'm going to just take some paper out of my printer because I don't actually want to print these 6 letters off. So I'll go to merge to printer, and then you get to choose all the records, the current record, or from a certain record to another one. So I'm just going to press all and OK, and then just going to bring up your printer, and then I've only got the one printer. Click OK, and then it's sent it through to the printer. It's going to print all 6 of those letters. Obviously, it's not in this case, so I've taken the paper out. So I'm just going to go into my printer and cancel that. I don't actually want it to print the mail merge. What you quite often find is if you've got 1,000 pages, some printers will start printing them straight away. Some printers will want to spool them all before they print them, so you'll notice that it's kind of going through the pages up to however many you've got, and then does them all at the end. So depends on your printer. Obviously, you're better off having one that will start printing straight away, because you don't want to be waiting around for 5 minutes whilst your printer loads up ready to print. So that's how you print it straight off. Or alternatively, and this is the option I normally use, because then you get a record for yourself of the letters, is merge to new document, and then again I'll put all, click OK, and then it loads up a document, and it will have, for every letter, it will just put them all in. So you see you've got Mrs. Gay Schimpf, Miss Naomi Hennis, and Dr. Max Schimmel, and so on and so forth. So that then you can save down. Okay, this is my mail merge for such and such a date. So let's put 18th October 2012. Just a tip for saving documents. If you put it in reverse order, 2012 October 18th, then they'll order in a neater way, because they'll order by year, month, and day, rather than day, month, and year, which put in a funny order. So just save that, and then again you can print the whole document, and then that just gives you a record then as well, rather than having to recreate them, or obviously if you change your template, you're not going to have a record of what the old letters were sent out as. So this is my preferable way. And then that's it for mail merges. And thanks for listening to this tutorial, and I hope to catch you in the next tutorial.